Hi everyone, welcome to RAP4 TV. Today we are featuring the RAP4 Shogun remote lines. We'd like to show you the 4 different versions we have at rap4.com and the differences between them. We'd also like to cover how to use and attach the remote lines and how to take it off your marker. A remote line is a hose or gas line which can be connected to a marker and to the tank, which allows the user more freedom of movement while handling the marker, because the tank can now be stored on a pod belt or a pouch. Their utility lies in decreasing the weight and length of the marker, making it more maneuverable. Our basic Shogun remote line is made out of durable coil and will provide years of trouble-free service. It's compatible with CO2, compressed air, or high-pressure air. The strengths of the basic Shogun remote line are that it is less costly, it's less prone to leaks because it has less moving parts. The weaknesses of the basic Shogun remote line tend to be that when you want to remove the tank, it requires that the tank be turned off before you disconnect. A step up from our basic version is the Shogun remote line with a pressure release valve. The valve adds an additional safety feature which allows you to disconnect the tank on the fly to switch out your tanks on the field of play. With the added pressure release valve, it is a bit more expensive and prone to leaks on the field of play, but is a lot easier to disconnect from your tank. If your remote tank doesn't have a pressure gauge, we also offer the Shogun remote line with pressure release valve with an added pressure gauge to visually see how much air you have left in your remote tank. As with the previous version, it is a bit more costly, but with the pressure release valve and the gauge, it is a bit more prone to leaks on the field of play, but is a lot easier to disconnect on the fly, as well as determine how much air is left in your tank. And at the top, we offer the Shogun push-button quick pressure release remote line. This features a quick push-button release, which is very easy to use. As with our top-of-the-line remote line, it is very easy to use, but is a bit more costly than your standard remote lines. With that, it's also prone to a lot more leaks because it does have moving parts in it. To connect your new Shogun remote line, follow these simple instructions. First, connect your new Shogun remote line to your air tank. Next, make sure or move the pressure release valve to the down position, and then turn on your air tank. And test, if necessary, to check for leaks.
Make that connection.
The next step is to connect your Shogun remote line to your marker. And at this point, all you need to do is move your pressure release valve to the up position and you're ready for action. Just cock back your marker and you're ready to play.
Go.
Remove your remote line from your tank, or in case you need to change it for additional air or need to take a break from your marker. You remove your pressure release valve to the down position and some air will burst out, but then it will be ready to disconnect.
Go for it.
And to properly maintain your Shogun remote line, we recommend oiling the pressure relief valve after each use. As an added accessory for your remote line, gain the advantage with this camouflage remote line cover. It prevents you from sticking out like a sore thumb. This remote line cover also prevents your coiled remote from tangling on itself or getting caught up on branches and bushes. This remote line cover has elastic closures on the end, scrunches up to cover the hose, and extends out as you pull on the hose. If you have any questions on anything you've seen, feel free to email us at info@rap4.com. Thanks for watching.